Welcome everyone, good evening, this is Mitchy Hoyer, this is the Simpit, and welcome to another episode here of Assetto Corsa Competizione. So, we need to hunt some track medals in order to be able to enter competitions, and as you can see we got 21 of 45, and yeah, we're missing some of them. Starting here with Misano, to get the 3 stars. So what we need to do is basically chain 4 laps together. So my idea is go single player, go into hot lap, hot stint, 1400, stint length 10 minutes. Yep, 10 minutes, that should give us 4 laps. And we confirm. We are taking, obviously, since we're running it in the ImSim competition there, the GTO 2020. And we're starting with Misano, confirm, hot stint, there we go. So, nothing really to do, rather than, as Eric Clean says, practice session, don't just do 4 laps. That is a wrong car. Probably I forgot to say confirm on the... Yes, there we go. Forgot to confirm. Yeah. I shouldn't push at all, and at the same time, you know, I don't want to be that slow, that last. Let me see, we have obviously nothing to low. We just go with the aggressive preset. Put OK, go out on track and drive. Before we really start with that though, come on. I should put up the ACC profile here. So, here we go. I think it won't count the outlap, but we don't need the outlap really. So, hot stint starting. We're just gonna complete the hot stints. So since we're not going for big lap times and just randomly driving around, obviously called this one a chatting stream as well. So if you guys want to reach out, have some chat, have some questions answered, then feel free to do so. You got the Formula 3 race tonight in Assetto Corsa. You ready for it? Which track? Abnotella, good evening there. Also Hobden, thank you so much for joining. How was your stream, buddy? To be honest, I'm loving Misano from a layout point of view. I think it's a great racetrack, to be honest. So actually, since this is the first lap, that should already get us 1 track medal. I have 21. 21 of 45 required track medals. So despite it may be a bit boring for me just randomly driving around, I thought, you know, I could still stream it because I think it is a workload of up to 2 hours. Not really sure if I'm gonna do it all that evening. But at least I want to start with some of them. Huge fun indeed. Really loving Misano track. I could go on here for ages tonight. Not gonna lie. Really a big fan of this circuit. Wo kann ich das machen, habe Nutella? Ich brauche ja 4 clean in a row. In den Gameplay-Einstellungen oder HUD. Wo sehe ich das im HUD? Und wie kann ich das hier während der Fahrt machen? Ah gut, ich brauche I always need 4 consecutive in a row, so I think it's not gonna be too big of a deal to just put in 4 good laps. I would love to have a message though when I receive all available track medals though, just so I'm aware I got them. See you there, Eric. Have a good one. I don't have the Williams Hopton. And I'm not too eager with the open wheeler cars on iRacing anyway. I quite dislike the behavior of the F1 cars there. So I think next lap is going to be the ultimate one. Yeah, I can understand that, Hobden. Yeah, one car's a way to drive on iRacing and entirely difficult. Ja, habe Nutella, aber das bringt mir nichts während der Fahrt. Ich möchte es während der Fahrt sehen und nicht danach. Und dann surprise, surprise, du hast es geschafft oder nicht geschafft. Kannst du mich da zu diesem Optionspunkt bringen? So, ich denke, wir haben jetzt hier we've got 4 laps in. So now just trying to maximize lap time for once. See what we can do with the Aston. Jesus, I have been slow in that stint. Ow. Going over that anti-cut. Here we are. So, options, you say? Here, hot stint is over 11:30. It's a good way of qualifying, to be honest. Alright, options, and then pod. Well, that's been done. Rating practice info. Track competence. Is it track competence? Yeah. Or is TR? Yeah, track competence is TR, right? Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. So I can quit that. And I think just to make sure and check, Misano shall be ticked off the list. Driver rating, track competence. There we go, Misano. 3 stars. Tick it off the list. Okay, next up. Let's go for Suzuka then. But we will do 15 minutes only. Suzuka, confirm. Hot stint. Oh, we had 10 minutes only. Copy that.
Alright mate, this session is about consistency. Try to be fast, but don't push it too much over the limit.
Copy that. Ah, thank you, buddy. That is exactly what I wanted and what I need. Wait, did I go with restart? Yes. Did I go with the
Alright, this session is about consistency. Try to be fast,
aggressive?
but don't push it over the limit.
Oh, there we go. Right, so a hot stint of 10 minutes then. There's literally no rotation in that car at all. So guys, feel free to have a chat with me, feel free to put down questions or get some random talk about whatever topic going. Because that is what this stream can really be about, if I'm honest. Thank you so much, Harbor Nutella. Also a big massive thank you for helping there with the with checking on the medals. And obviously stay safe. So first lap is about to be finished. So drive 2 clean laps then, stay in control of your car. I'm gonna just try doing that. To be honest, to get into a competition system, that's quite some effort you need to do. To run every track for quite some bit to get that medals down. It's quite easy to overpush the car there on the standards there of Assetto Corsa, to be honest. Also some feedback whether the rig cam has some flickering right now or not. I have changed the USB plug and hope it to be fixed by that. Yes, that was a good lap here. Two minutes 1.8. So track medals, one more required to make it full. So good evening to everyone, and thank you for joining on the late Thursday night. I hope you boys and girls are doing good. We'll try to work ourselves through the track medal challenges being given by ACC here. Too much of a slight, really. Not that I would harm big time here, but with a little bit less of a slide, surely would have gone quicker on the PB. Oh, we're coming quite identical to the line, it seems. Just a little slower. Not much though. Oh, I can't believe that, Rasmus. Thank you also for cutting that emote out of the meme of yesterday. Sadly, I can't use it for followers in the chat just yet. Nee, nicht mein Ernst. out of track. Drive 4 clean laps. Okay, can restart all over again. Good job. Oh, 10 minutes wasted for that.
I mean, this session is about consistency. Try to be fast, but don't push it too much over the limit.
Stupid. Has been looking good for most of the time and then just slipped off a tiny bit. Yeah, that emote is gold, Rasmus, I agree. Yeah, but sadly I need a little bit more followers and members, subscribers on the channels to make them used for the public, for the premium chapters. Would love to give that out already, but yeah, rules are rules, right? So just the stupid one to redo the full 4 laps here. And I haven't really been off track, have I? I mean, lap time has still been valid, so why the heck is this being shown red? Yeah, sure, Rasmus. Actually, there is a full set of pictures I already took. Can send them to you if you wish to. Don't slip off that shitty corner again. Alright guys, if you want to support the stream, I'll just accidentally mention the way to do so. Become a tier 1 subscriber, become a member on YouTube, and therefore help raising the number of custom emotes to be used for the premium followers. That is a give and get sort of, and beyond that, if you haven't done already, if you're new to the channel watching this for the first time, and be like, hey, this driving is nice, this driving is fun, and for whatever reason entertaining, I mean, fair enough. I would appreciate if you follow up and subscribe to the Twitch and YouTube channels, make this community grow. Speaking about community, planning to have the first Patreon raise on April. Gonna work together there with a Simpit, maybe gonna do a combined streamer session there with all our followers. So gotta see whether the Simpit is hosting his Patreon appreciation race on Assetto Corsa that time then. Yep. Sure, Rasmus, I will get you the link, hashtag soon, even tonight still. Assetto Corsa Competizione on this one, and this particular sim I'm currently racing in. Because I think most people have it, there is not much DLC, and it has some good base content. And I think it's fun to do online racing with it. So that, you know, at the same time competitive and at the same time racing in groups. If you have contact and crashes, you know, your race isn't straight over due to the crash model and damage model and stuff. Oh dear. Yeah, I agree. It is a fun one to drive. No, 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 no. Ah, leck mich doch am Hemd. Hey, das gibt's doch nicht. Am I really stupid enough to fuck up Spoon Corner every single time?
Try to be fast, but don't push it over the limit.
You guys are actually allowed to laugh at me. It's like, how hard can it be? Hey Joff, how you doing? Meine Fresse. Am I really looking tired, Rasmus? This could be because I am. Maybe that's the reason also for it. Should probably postpone what I'm trying to do here to a certain extent, or just go with a shorter track and finish this quick. Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson quote, how hard can it be? It actually comes off into my hat, to be honest. How did that now count as clean laps? Stay in control of the car. Really, it nearly went red. So, Boone corner, with Boone being considered noob. It's not that hard, is it? Yes, Geoff, I'm still working. I'm in a mixture of home office and office. I heard that in Freiburg, so the town 70 kilometers south from here, there is a full lockdown where people are not even allowed to leave their houses anymore, starting on Saturday. Like, kudos to the idiots still doing corona parties. Like, you guys should be ashamed. Yeah, Rasmus, I absolutely agree. You scored all track medals. Copy then, no further stuff to do. Take off Suzuka there. So, let's go on with Never Race Kyalami. Spa is too long of a track. Paul Retard. Yes, Paul Retard. I hate this track so much. Just as much as I do with the Nürburgring. Actually, Geoff, I'm 15 kilometers from Strasbourg. Like, I know that the borders are closed and stuff like that. It's just absolutely insane stuff happening right now. Feels really, really surreal. People from the elder age are sort of comparing it to, you know, old Germany and like Eastern Germany and Western Germany, a separation with a wall. It is quite some sort of scary scenes indeed. I'll be happy as soon as I am done with Brands Hatch. I am Joffrey. I'm right after the border to over the Rhine. Yes, exactly. Mulhouse is right on the other side of Freiburg, and Freiburg is the city that will get the lockdown starting on Saturday. Where are you dead. Where are you located in France though? Have I already mentioned how hard I hate Brands Hatch? I could replace the hatch with another word that has 5 digits and ends with a ch. Joffrey, explain this. Why are we Foskinating? Hey there, Damien. How you doing? Yeah, Rasmus. Actually, I'm quite surprised that it comes this early for Freiburg already. And now Joffrey will be all over the place. It's like, dude, haven't you heard the shot yet? True that. Very true that, Damien. I hope you're doing alright in Corona crisis days. No, 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 no. Southwest of France, between Toulouse and Bordeaux. Is it true that you guys are running low of wine? I heard someone saying you guys are, you know, we in Germany we have issues buying toilet paper because it's out of stock. I heard you guys are out of wine. Is that true? Oh, Damien, that sucks big time. Where are you located though? So where are you living? Well, Rasmus, if it happens, no one can visit anything else but home and work, I guess. And to be honest, I'm sorry boss, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't be too sorry or too sad if I'm not allowed to visit work. You're not out of wine. That is good news for you French people then. Oh, Damien, okay. Yeah, it is a total lockdown literally everywhere to a certain extent. So how did this Oettinger guy back then say we're all sitting in one boat? And that boat is quite massively called Europe. Well, it's interesting how difficult, or how, you know, we have this Schengen thing going on in Europe where we usually be allowed to pass borders left and right, how much and how freely we ever want to, and suddenly this is just like, nope. Yep, Damien, also here in Germany, every local pub and restaurant is closed by governmental pressure, I want to say, despite this is the wrong word, but you kinda can imagine what I mean. Oh, nearly lost it now. Yep, I hear you. Rasmus, are you full time with Burst? No other job? Hopped on the game. The game really has become fun. I couldn't believe it myself. But the December update they did really fixed some issues. Damien, I'm actually starting to adore Assetto Corsa over iRacing big time. Like, the cars feel more natural to drive. Rasmus, I hear ya. Well, current crisis doesn't get your situation any better than right. Sadly. Right, I think we're about to hit the green button on the task for Brand's hatch. But we want to finish that hot stint. Yeah, no, Geoffrey. iRacing is probably the reason why I'm mostly considered being a meme. So let's push it to whatever the track limit is. Before we head on to the next track then, Nürburgring. We're missing a medal there. But first, Lama finish that hot stint. Yeah, but still, Rasmus, at the end of the day, those companies can give you how is it called? An employment statement or employment advice, like saying, yeah, you've done a good job and all that, which will help in other applications then. Too late. For them brakes. Hobden, thank you so much for boosting our tier 1 subscriber count, for putting up the boosts. 8 subscriber points. We need 25. A big massive thank you for becoming a tier 1 subscriber again, Geoffrey Fournier. Big massive thank you there to Hopton for gifting the sub. Appreciate it, man. And if you guys want to do something good, check out Hopton84's Twitch channel. He is about to enter into the streaming live, and right now he got 21 followers, but he needs 50 to come to the next level, and you would support him big time if you check out his channel, follow up to him, as he needs 29 more followers to hit the magical line of 50. So if you guys want to do something good in advance, want to thank Hobden for my tier 1 sub, go to his channel and check him out and follow up his channel. That will be appreciated big time, as we have done our job here at Brent's, whatever you want to call it, Hatch. Next up we start with the Nürburgring. Where are you? Come to me. Where are you? There you are, Nürburgring. Starting the session. Yeah, I mean, there is quite some learning that can go on when you come towards iRacing. It will take some time. It took quite a long time to me. But you will do good when you really focus on it. So go for that 4 laps. Let's see what we've learned from the weekend, from the race esports all-star battle, and let's see whether we can learn something for the GT challenge coming up on Monday. Hey there, Ian Marshall, how are you? So to fulfill that random act of kindness, Geoffrey, I would appreciate if you go up to Hopton and follow up his channel to make him reach the 50 followers goal hashtag soon. He would appreciate that, I would appreciate that. Oh, look who's there, Mr. Pricciardo. Good evening. Next FSR race is in 10 days, roughly. Reiner quarantine is going well. I haven't got it, so I'm just doing it voluntary basis. That is true. We're gonna have some FSR testing stream at some point, maybe over the weekend, maybe after the weekend, depending on how this esports all-star battle race event goes, whether we're gonna qualify for that again or not, and you know, some other appointments during the weekend maybe. Right now, getting those track medals in is really a pain in the butt, like takes awfully long. Are you triggered, Hopton? CPTN. What is CPTN? Oh, it's good to see that I'm not the only one being clueless about the CPTN. Corona party, maybe. Well, we can make this a Corona party because that Corona party is basically safe and allowed. Pro Street Simleo, thank you so much for the follow, welcome. Competitive server tonight? Most likely not yet. I think I'm missing over 15 track medals, and it is most of the time just the third medal that is missing, so that means nearly running through all tracks. If I look at the list, I got 6 left. That would at least get me 1 hour time required. I don't have that time, to be honest. Rahoen, thank you so much for becoming a tier 1 subscriber here on the Twitch channel, buddy. Thank you so much for the support, man. Making it 10 subscriber points now, so up to 25 with missing 15, then we can unlock the next emote. And with the meme being done yesterday, there is already a new emote arising and waiting for approval there. Also a big massive thank you to My88 for the follow up here on the channel. Welcome, buddy. Appreciate your time. So I think I need to just do one other lap to take it easy, and then we can use the final lap to try and maximize lap time and see if we can somehow get a good one in. Despite 55 or 56.1 ain't that bad. But it's just not latest power, of course. Oh, I broke way too early. Joffrey, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub here to Mr. Ricardo, known as Ricardo Costa. Thank you very much indeed, man. Appreciate it. You guys could get a hype train going, I think. We got 3 minutes time left, I think, for another tier 1 prime sub or tier 1 sub within the next 3 minutes. A hype train will start. At least that is what it is set to. I never had a hype train on the channel though, so it would be a premiere. And I obviously would hope it worked, so I don't know. Don, I have drunk quite some coffee in between, but currently my mug is empty. And maybe to keep going, I should get another cup of coffee. That's a good point. Maybe with the next track change I'm gonna get some. But first, I'm gonna get that track medal full here for the Nürburgring. And then we're gonna try and maximize lap time for the final run. This lap is actually not that bad. Having also a look at Ricardo Costa's question here. I got I think the horizontal one. And I do have the 20 Newton meter Miege OSW. So with track competence being finished, we now push the GT3 big time and see what we can get out of it. Never ever 1981, hey there. Yeah, they are easy peasy to get, it just takes a random amount of time. I could have done a way better job on that hot stint. Ay. Ran a little white here, let's maximise the Schumacher S as much as we can. Yeah, touch the gravel, so bad. Hey there, Tokyo, how you doing? Appreciate the feedback, buddy. It's basically just me driving around trying to somehow complete laps and having a chat with you guys. Exactly, never ever. To be honest, Ricardo, the 20 Newton meter Miege is absolutely fine. I'm not seeing the real need for the 30 because I'm using this Miege at around, I don't know. Oh, we even get another lap. Okay, let's do it. I use it around 40 to 50%, so I think between 8 and 10 Newton meter max in terms of force. Anything else, I don't think it would be healthy for my wrist, and at the same time 8 and 10 Newton meter is absolutely fine for me to get the feel. But of course this is all personal preference, so if you wish to go higher, and go for it. So I think it's pointless to finish that hot stint. Does it get me anything to finish that hot stint? I have no idea. It's probably just practice, right? Let's just leave it at that point. Don, see, you're gonna work on a cool coffee machine at Cannes stand next to your rig. Then you have fresh and hot coffee when driving down the straight. That would be awesome. Right, we're gonna quit here and whoa. Get to the next one. Just Gaming, how buddy? How do you get into an esports team? If you show constant performance, if you show constant high level racing and skill, then I think you have quite good possibility to join up a racing team, an esports team. Right, next up, Spa. Oh, that is gonna be painful. But okay, here we go.
Alright mate, this session is about consistency. Try to be fast, but don't push it too much.
What steering wheel are you looking forward to? Ricardo there. What kind of steering wheel you have? Let me quote it different then. Oh, wrong gear. I heard that the 18 Newton meter Miege and the 30 Newton meter Miege are both a bit lazy, like they are slower than the 20 Newton meter Miege. For some reason they are not identical. Are you happy with the Simulator F1S? I know some other guy from Germany that has it and generally was happy, but I think also some button broke, but then the customer support acted really quick, so no long time to wait there. Yeah, never ever, as you say. G29 is a very good and solid one for beginners. And yeah, I actually agree with you, Ricardo. The wheel feels nice in the hand. It just got the right amount of size. I wouldn't want to have it larger, and at the same time, I would not want to have it smaller in terms of diameter. It just feels good as it is. Well, I had a little bit more issues on my Akira. I had the magnets of the magnetic shifter pedals becoming untight or becoming loose. So I had to hot glue them back into their hole, back into their position. Beyond that, the clutch pedal's distance pad became loose as well, randomly activating the clutch while driving, so I had to glue that in position as well. And sometimes a button gets stuck, so yeah, quality wise, I've seen better things, to be honest. I agree with you. Like, I had not much rims in my hand, but obviously some at Expo. From what I can remember, this Akira rims are really spot on. Like, the rims itself are manufactured quite well and in a good size. Yep, Ricardo, I am absolutely with you there, and I thought about sending it back, but at the same time, you know, I was issuing the quality issues to the constructor, and he was like, yeah, this is handmade, and what do you expect, and blah 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 blah. So you know, I would have been scared to get my money back, so I was like, okay, you know, it is not up to quality what I wanted it to be or what I would expect it to be for 1,800 euros, but since it seems working, you know, I'll keep it, gotta go with it. So far I don't regret it, apart from the small reliability issues, but you know, it's just like a real racing team. If your engine goes wonky, you need mechanics. If your suspension got broke, you need mechanics. So as a sim racer working on your own set, you gotta be your own mechanic as well. So if there is a hardware issue, you get the toolbox out and work on it, pretty much like a Rally Dakar thing. If I would have had to look for an alternative of that F1 type of wheel, I would have probably gone for an Simu Cube F1 X Pro, or however they call it, the one with a display. Yep, that is absolutely true, Ricardo. So what was the last time? 2.20.1. That is faster than I did in ever in that online races, and I'm not even pushing the car. I don't want to start pushing it now, because then I would slip off the track and be dead, and then I need to start all over again for that track medal. Yep, never ever. I basically agree with you. GT3 driving wise, ACC meanwhile is a lot more applicable to me than iRacing, especially after the NTM7 update on the tires. The feedback you get through the wheel, the feedback you get from the sim itself, the immersion also. and also graphically wise, it holds up pretty well. But it is, you know, everything, the sound, the behavior of the car, you know, some sounds are still a bit weird, like going over the curbs hard, or there's braking, squeezing noise thing. But the overall behavior of the car, the physics, the feedback, the way trail braking and tin topping the cars feel around the circuit, I wouldn't. It's hard for me to say it is spot on because I never drove a GT3 car at all, but it just feels good, you know. It just feels absolutely right. See you there, Ricardo. Have a good one. Thank you for being here. See you there, Hopton. Thank you so much for gifting the tier 1 sub there to Geoffrey Fournier. I'm sure he will be delighted. No, he is delighted. He not will be, he is. No, we're not slipping off the track. We're not gonna do silly things now. I also heard this quote of the incredible Viking Nicky Team, who also said that well, he's all in love with ACC and really considers it more as a sim than iRacing in terms of GT3. And I can understand that guy's points. Like, they have the real life experience, they know what the hell it should feel like, not me, but if they say stuff like that, and it sort of goes in accordance with I feel as a sim racing noob, and then at the same time, you know, with the current corona shenanigans going on, sim racing becomes more relevant in the real life motor world, and whoever you talk to, like with that BMW Sim Live, I had possibility to talk to guys like Timo Klock, Jesse Krohn, Philip Eng, Alexander Sims. You know, they consider sim racing to be something good. They're not being able to really use it for the reality, but they can understand why sim racing is so popular, and they also consider it, the guys that are really, really good at it, being good racing drivers, and that is a good thing to see. So with those speeches and with those comparisons, then racing drivers like Söckling and team comparing Assetto Corsa iRacing to their real life driving experiences, that is, I think, highly okay, vocabulary, it is highly proven, I want to say, or is highly, or needs to be considered like being an absolute state-of-the-art, top truth quote. So this is good to see. I am not too sure. I felt it being good for the open wheeler cars, but now I have been in the Mercedes around Watkins Glen, and you know, those first lap shenanigans where you simply sometimes have no chance even surviving it, that is surely not nice. Apart from that, I feel I have lost the force feedback, or lost the feedback of the car to the wheel, so I suddenly feel reminded of driving in a G29 and basically being a passenger, having the feel of losing the car at any second. It really feels sluggish and dumb and weird, and I know it goes in accordance with what most other streamers and most other sim racers are saying about this NTM7 on GT3s and in general. Alright, Nizaj, is it Nizaj or Nizaj? Definitely good luck with it. Hope you enjoy it. So guys, at this point, a big massive thank you everyone for being here and enjoying the time with us as we coming around the final turn to go into, I guess it was a 219. I just want to see. So if you like the format that we do, if you like the chatting, the community building that we do, very close, 19,000 of a second missing. I would appreciate if you follow up the channel and make this community grow. That would be big time appreciated. So we can tick off Spa. Let's go on with Paul Ricard. Joffrey will love it. Yep, I heard about that race coming up with the real life drivers. I would have actually loved to take part in it, but yeah, no one really can join it. I just joined that Redline Motorsport server, but yeah, I think I can't sign up anymore, sadly. Would have been fun. I really enjoy doing racing here on Assetto Corsa Competizione lately. Like I'm in that R4 ImSim GTO 2020 competition there, the Portuguese racing group, and it is fun. It is pure fun. The game has still some flaws to a certain extent, but yeah, I enjoy it pretty much. What I enjoy not so much is this racetrack. It is amazing how incredibly heavy these cars feel in low gears. But happily we do have an endless long straight. Detson, thank you so much for the follow up here on the Twitch channel. Makes it 1,232 followers. Big massive thank you, boys. So if you guys want to also support the stream beyond following up, always there's possibility of subscribing, making us grow in that way so we can upload new emotes to be used for subscribed customers here. And beyond that, I would appreciate if you also think about the YouTube channel, make this grow as well, as we want to reach 3,000 subscribers in summer this year. Would love to hit it in April already, but I think that's just a bit too ambitious lately. Anyway, big massive thank you for you guys sharing the time with me here. Yeah, I wondered how he got into that, but it is the same basically all around. Like Jimmy Broadband is being invited to whatever sim racing competition is going on right now as well. It's all about that connection sometimes. Geoffrey, you want to have a subscriber check on the line? Nah. Okay, I died. Need to do a better job on this hot stint. I'm not the biggest fan of it either. I mean, Corona is a really Kickstarter. It is really, you can call it a vitamin for sim racing, that's for sure. Yeah, this is exactly what happened. Like, just watch out last weekend, those two promo races we had. Combined over 110 concurrent viewers if you look at both R-Factor 2 and F1 2019 live streams. It's awesome to see. Like the best that could ever happen to sim racing in that regard, like with the entire real world. And you know, also now the VVLN being announced to be entirely virtual in round 1. I mean, all the efforts are usually been pushed into real life motorsports, whether this is marketing, whether this is organization, now sort of being diverted to sim racing, which is so great for the community, so great for the branch. And I'm pretty sure that Corona will extensively change the awareness of sim racing around the globe. As you know, now real life motorsports teams or real life motorsports organizers like DMSB starting to make use of that possibility sim racing is getting us here. And with that happening, they now see, you know, they have nothing else to do, so the best they can do is like to evaluate the possibilities and evaluate the potential of sim racing, and I think that is exactly what they do right now. And they will soon then recognize that this potential has not been used enough in the past. So, you know, as soon as Corona will be over, of course there will be F1 again, of course there will be DTM, there will be NASCAR, there will be endurance racing again, no doubt about that. It's not about making that vanish, but at the same time, I hope and I also expect organizers will organize sim racing around those real life events to support the brand building, to support the marketing aspects. That's pretty much what I expect, and I also do hope now with Corona being a crisis in general, this is the best possible updraft you can get right now. Yeah, we have to get used to it, we need to make the best out of it, and my boss said it in my company, every crisis is a chance, and you know what? He is fucking right about that. Yeah, I think the past weekend's activities and the past weekend's esports formats have been the best to watch for sim racing fans around the globe since ages. Like, you know, this R-Factor 2 event, we had 4 races within 2 hours, 8 to 12 laps, some action going on or not going on, according to the cars chosen, but you know, 2 hours vanished and everyone was like, hey, yeah, this is a good event. Anyway, while we're talking here, while we're discussing about sim racing, we're about to have 2 laps left to do to get all track medals together. Yeah, the thing is, sim racing is especially mentally exhausting. If I remember my race around Malaysia, that first FSR race this season, also my first personal victory in the World Championship Series there. Mentally, this race has been ever so exhausting. And this is quite important to know, because, you know, doing some sports, going jogging, having a good stamina, can be a make or break in sim racing as well. Never ever, I hear ya. But yeah, my dad is age 66, my mom is age 60, and I know that my mom has, you know, high blood pressure, and yeah, the heart is a bit, I want to say overstressed, not weak. It is just overstressed. But yeah, I hope she be fine. Well, never ever, there's always a possibility or always a way to get started, right? Alright, final lap, maximize the pace, 57.8 to beat. Boy, if I would have lost the track that, I would have raged. I ripped it up. Still a valid lap time, but I lost so much time, and now it's dead. Well, nothing to gain here anymore. Yeah, never ever. Sometimes it's the it's the small things in life that makes you really proud, makes you really happy. Same happened to me yesterday. Like, I was streaming, and at the same time, I'm grabbing a coffee. I'm coming back, and I was like, "Why is that weird light burning in my sleeping room?" And it's like, yeah, actually, a girlfriend had a surprise to me going on, so she was giving me a visit there, and I was happy with that. Really, really happy with that. Okay, next up, Kailami. Time to learn that track. I've no idea what track, how it goes, so that will be a proper challenge to do a hot stint there. Is it free practice now? But yeah, can do the same in free practice. Love the pit exit already. So guys, if you do appreciate the stream, if you do like sim racing, if you do appreciate what we're doing here, I would appreciate big time if you follow up our channel, make this community grow, and show your dedication to sim racing by becoming a full-time follower here on the channel. I would appreciate that big time. There's a track map on the top to get me at least a little bit of orientation. Dead. Sorry. Oh wow, blinded apex. It's really for me to learn that track. Hackman 5066, thank you so much for the follow up here on Twitch. Thank you for supporting Simracing on this channel. Yeah, okay, I'm a fan of the layout already. Can't wait to do racing here at some point. Now you guys will be able to see how good I can learn some tracks. What is a good lap time around Kailami? Are we gonna make this the final track of tonight's session? Blaze 2, thank you so much for your follow up here as well. I appreciate your time. Mid 142s, copy that. Love this exit, very technical. I would love to race that actually with Formula 1 cars. I'm not gonna lie here. Should probably stay in second for this turn. First lap for me is a 45.5. Yeah, I agree. Also, GT3 feels very nice around here. Very narrow. Don't drive off the track. Very narrow apexes those as well. Oh, good fun. Ian Marshall 143, thank you for just telling me about your lap time there. So that's a good reference. TCS ABS, TCS is 2 and 2, ABS is 4. Oh dear, missed that one badly. Don't go off track, Mitchie. Don't slide it too much. Okay, losing a little bit of time. Next up challenge 43.7. Maybe we can make it into the 42s now. Already flying off the ground here again. Can take this corner a lot quicker, I think. Yeah, still missing some time there on the exit. Loving the layout, pretty much. Ah, that was one of the curbs where you just warned me off, right? Thomas Duncan, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Things are good here. How about you? Blaze, I hear you. I hear you very much. And I agree with you. Already feeling that. Like if you touch that one, I guess you did. Shit. Shouldn't have said it. So can we do a 42? Yeah, I really should never touch that one. Very much agree. Oh no! You can go further wide there. So stay away from that curb at least before it starts. Yeah, I'm over pushing the limits too much because I'm hunting laps now. Or lap times, but I don't really care. I can do 4 consecutive laps now. Just feel ready for it. Probably first is even better out of that turn, more power. Thomas Duncan, where were you meant to be racing? You got me off with that message. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I know never ever, but yeah, I'm just triggered to get into the 42s. Almost. That was a good. Out of track. I celebrated it too early. Also, that one is a tricky one. Okay, I think I'm figuring the limit still. Yeah, seems first gear is indeed better here. I'm not sure if I can do a 41 really. I can do a 42 at the very least. I just need to also get that final turn right. Which is a bit of a difficult one to be honest, because the car becomes a bit loose at the rear end. Okay, first was not meant to be. I'm doing too bad of a job right now. Technical track by all means. I'd love on that being technical, to be honest. Could have been closer to the apex. Would have been even more time gain. Very good exit, I guess. Low 43.1. I can do better though. Yeah, that's the time. Three and a half tenths, looking at 4 tenths, 4.5. Five. 6. 6.5. 7. 7. 7.5. That was a good one. It wouldn't have been an even better one if not missing that apex. It's gonna drop to 5. Four and a half into the 42 sixes. Yeah, it's easy to miss that one indeed. Identical, which is good. A little too late on the throttle, to be honest. Ooh, we're missing half a tenth here. And now we're missing a full tenth, but we can gain that all back in one particular turn. We don't F it up. That is a lot better. Look at that exit speed. But always there's possibilities to fuck things up. I'm not gonna even make it an improvement. Alright, let's make this one count. Come on. Das ist nicht dein Ernst, Digga. Yeah, sometimes I could just slap my face. Alright boys, you know what? We're gonna finish 4 consecutive laps and we're gonna do a mid 42 despite not knowing the track. Okay? Deal. deal for more followers. Just need to deliver on point now. Ja, I guess. Ich denke mal, dass er auch das Spiel besser kennt, so. Nicht, dass das jetzt irgendwie eine Entschuldigung oder was ist. Aber so spielt mit Sicherheit auch eine Rolle. Ach, das war scheiße. Oh, aber Gran Turismo, da gibt es auch schlechtere Sachen, die man hätte fahren können. Gibt natürlich auch besseres, aber... What? Ach, ja, ich hab's letzte Kurve ja weggeschmissen. Da war was. Oh, und ich mach's nochmal. Alright, boys. 42.5. We wanted to have low 42s though. We can do it. Just not in this one, as we're losing Vital 310 alone. Very good speed entry though here. I'm starting to really love that track, to be honest. Well, here we go. Just, I think even final turn is first gear. 42.2. See you there, Iron. Stay safe as well. See you there next time, buddy. Oh, warum? Yep, never ever bin ich ganz bei dir. Yeah, look at that shitty lap, but improvement.
Fastest laps.
42.21.01. Too impatient with throttling. Absolutely there. Final penultimate turn curb is not allowed to be touched by all means. Ah, zu spät. At least didn't slip off the circuit. So, can we do a 41? I think if we put all sectors together we can. Good 100 seconds of fun this circuit. So guys, big massive thank you for everyone being here that late. Final laps of the days currently going. I would appreciate it big time if you follow up the channel, subscribe to YouTube, follow up on Twitch. Make this community grow. That would be big massively appreciated. You need to be so impatient and not hit that stupid curve too hard. Could have hit that one harder though. Das ist nicht dein Scheiß Ernst so. Als ob das ein Scheiß Off-Track war. Yes please, I'm doing exactly that. Well, it is an invalid 42-0, but we know it's possible, you know. Miss shift. I'm so triggered. I am massively triggered. Yeah, also concentration is about to start dropping out. What is my SA? I need to check it afterwards. We will have a look into my driver stats, okay? After the practice here. Gotta check that. I think 50 if it's safety rating. Was machst du eigentlich? Alright, never ever I'm gonna do that. Okay, I have 6 laps of fuel left in the tank. Yes, I have turned into hot lapping mode, which means going white can happen. And what just pisses me still off is I have been like a moo off completing the last medal 10 laps ago. Nah, I'm still full lap times and doing both. I know it's ease, but I'm triggered so much. I know that there is nothing such as a perfect lap, or you know, by all means, but Manu, this is Kailami. Awesome track. The turn 1 we just had last time around was just so biblical. Very close to this one. The other one has just been better. Scheiße. I just had that 41. I just needed to get it over the line, and like, how hard can it be? Yeah, but I love the tech for exactly that reason. It not being too easy. Don't kill the streak though. It's alright still. Now it's not alright anymore. Oh my god. We're identical. Oh, this is shit sometimes, really. Like, yes, I should probably finish off that lap now. Missing that apex like mad and then jumping out on the grass there. Even worse. At least we're gonna finish that task now. Here are our track medals at the very least. Finally. Hitting that curb too hard, it's gonna cost all that time. I'm loving the balance of the Aston Martin though. Just need to make sure to brake in early enough there. I am just too stupid. I get confused with the braking markers on the ground being so late. Okay, I get it done now. I'm on my final 2 laps of fuel and I'm getting it done. No, I'm getting it not done. Now it's even an off track there. Sick. And then tire pressures are not up where they should be just yet, so it is fine as well. Alright boys, final try. Last masztu. Surely given away. Yeah, over 1.5 tenths here. Finally. I can do a 41.6 or maybe 5. Okay, I'm dead on fuel. Like dead, but man, 23 laps in that race. I want to race that track. I want to race it so badly. I'm even like furious to not be part of that upcoming race. Anyway, big massive thank you boys for being around. A big massive thank you for sharing the time with me here. I would appreciate if you follow up the channel if you like the stuff that we do. So I promised to have a look at my safety rating stuff. So looking at the ratings now, track competence 93, consistency 94, car control 86, safety is 86, racecraft 44. I think that should be fine to get into competition and base hashtag soon. I'll check what that's gonna be. Looking forward to that. So what else we're missing? We're missing some drag medals, Solder, Sandford, Butthurt, and Laguna F me. Right, that's gonna do it, guys. Nine track medals. We could have got them in the meanwhile after Kailami, but man, that racetrack's just so awesome. Anyway, a big massive thank you boys for being here, being around. If you really want to support the channel, I would love to give you guys that are subscribed and yeah, having a paid subscription here to the Twitch channel, special possibility to make use of emotes. Sadly, I have not enough tier 1 subscriptions points to unlock new emotes. So want to get that done. Would love to share the new emotes to you, and yeah, get a little bit more personalization on, and giving you guys the chance to show your dedication. Maybe we're gonna get that in the future done. Beyond that, big massive thank you everyone here. If you like what you see, I'd appreciate a follow up on the Twitch channel. If you make this community grow, that would be so awesome. And beyond that, guys, stay healthy, stay safe, stay at home if you can, and yeah, prepare for the worst. I have to say, I think economically we're looking into bad times. Anyway, guys, big massive thank you. Have a good night, everyone. This is the Simpit. I'm Ichihoya, and I see you guys out on the track.